y'all, it's me Alex. Today I wanted to do a little chatty get ready with me because I haven't posted on YouTube in like a month, and that is problematic for me because I have lots of video ideas, but like I have a life and life has kind of come at me all at once, and I'm going to talk about that a little bit. But I'm also going to talk about kind of how some of my makeup philosophies have changed just a wee bit. Sorry if you can hear people outside. There are people outside my new apartment. But yeah, this is just going to be a fun little chatty get ready with me. I hope you enjoy it. Let's get into it. Okay, let's get ready. It's been so long that I've forgotten how to do this. Okay, change in eyeshadow primer. Instead of my usual NYX, I'm gonna be using my Milani eyeshadow primer, which I got from Target a couple of days ago. I'm not doing this willingly. Just so happened that I bought a brand new thing of NYX HD eyeshadow primer right before I moved, and moving being moving, guess who lost it? It's me. So I've heard good things about Milani from people. I mean, I've tried many other Milani products and there's never been anything that I didn't like. Let's just see how this eye primer works out. I know a lot of other people find it to be holy grail-ish, so. Because I went to like 2 Targets and an Ulta, and all of the NYX HD eyeshadow primers were out of stock. Oh, I got a goose. Hey buddy, do you want to be on the internet for attention? Just like say so if you want that, okay? Okay, Goose is content being on the ground and Ivy is over at the window. So obviously I have moved. Between that and also the fact that I started a new job, which is really great. I'm very excited for this next chapter of my life. I'm gonna use my planchette palette from Spoiled Lips Cosmetics. I don't know what I'm gonna do with it, but I'm gonna use it. Kind of between all of that is kind of why I've basically been non-existent on the internet. So yeah, so that's kind of my main thing, especially since we had to move like a lot sooner than we had anticipated, like a full week basically. It was really stressful. So I'm kind of only just getting back into the swing of things, so I've just been exhausted this entire time. My lack of filming and uploading is not because I like haven't wanted to. It's just that I haven't been able to devote the time and energy that I've wanted to into properly filming. So yeah. But right now I'm just hanging in our kitchen. This is still a temporary living situation while we're figuring out some stuff long term. Ivy, make good choices. Thank you. The cats are still kind of exploring the new place. We've been here about 2 weeks at the moment, and I'm gonna fix that. That looks really bad. I'm really happy. I'm happy with my new job. I'm happy that I'm a lot closer to family, not as close as we had kind of anticipated being. What are you doing? Right now I actually have the house to myself, or well, the apartment to myself, because right now Case's dad is visiting. He was helping us with like moving stuff and also just like hanging out with us and like visiting, and it was really nice. Right now he and Case are out getting Case and I examine new glasses. Yay. So I might be interrupted by a FaceTime call for Case to like pick out the frames, but we shall see. But yeah, those have kind of been like the main things going on in my life. Like I said, I'm super excited. Just need to, you know, get back into the swing of things in life. You know, it'll be good. What do I want to do on my lid? I think I'm gonna use my favorite shade in this palette, the pretty duochrome shade, on my lid. Yeah, I also can't find my glitter glue, so that has also kind of been impacting the makeup that I've been doing. I don't know. I think once I am fully settled, I'll do an inventory of like what I have and where it is, and then I'll kind of reassess. Like before I got the Milani eye primer, I was using concealer, and that was a sad time for all of us. So, and by all of us I mean me specifically. I haven't really done anything colorful since I've moved. You know, just like time and energy is a thing that I need to have in order to be able to do things, you know, like any human being. But yeah, I figured I could play with, you know, some pretty purples, because purple is objectively the best eyeshadow color to exist, and that'll be really nice. All I'm doing today is, I was supposed to have a meeting, but that got canceled. That's not a nice look there, is it? I'm going to go to the laundromat tonight, and that's kind of my main goal. Let me actually use this lime green, spice it up a little bit. Oh yeah. I don't know how to exist as a person on the internet anymore, yay. Oh, that looks so cute though. Let me do my eyelashes. So I've been using my makeup bag, obviously, because that's how it works. I had one of my melt liners in here and it just like exploded. So I'm still cleaning that off everywhere. I genuinely don't know how that happened, but it was my, like, one of my kind of maroony sort of colors. Tragedy. So I have been doing my makeup like a little bit, but I don't know, I've been focusing my energy a little bit more onto, you know, just like moving, getting settled in. I've been going for a lot of walks and knitting a lot because those are very easy stress relievers for me. I'll have to do an updated knitting video in a little bit, but I've been making some progress. I've started entrelac knitting. So yeah, but aside from the few things that I'm showing in this video, I haven't really been buying a lot of makeup either, mostly because I feel like the majority of the makeup that I am interested in is all like indie makeup, and I don't want to have anything, I don't want to have to like order anything and have it delivered right now while I'm not sure like if this is gonna be my permanent mailing address, you know what I mean? And also just because I'd like rather, there are things that I would rather spend my money on right now, because where we moved to, we are a little bit closer to Washington, DC, which means that like COVID willing, there's gonna be a lot of great concerts. And I would, after a year of not really being able to do that too much, I would much rather spend my money on doing stuff like that instead of makeup when I have the extensive collection that I have. However, a new piece of makeup that I picked up at Target is this Lip Bar Just a Tint 3-in-1 tinted skin conditioner. This is in the lightest shade they have in My Fair Lady. It has SPF 11 and hyaluronic acid. I have only swatched this and it is definitely my summer shade, so I'm probably not going to be able to use this during the winter, but I'm hoping that since it's like a tinted moisturizer, it's not going to look too orangey, Cheeto-y on me, you know what I mean? Plus I've been wanting to try the lip bar for a while, so I've been trying to hold off on buying a lot of like lipsticks, even though I feel like right now the majority of, you know what if I just tilted this down a little bit? Doesn't that look nicer? I need to get my angles back. Yeah, is that I have been very interested in like a lot of lip type products, lip and cheek sort of products. And yes, eyeshadow because always, but like I've been trying to hold off on buying like the lip products that I'm interested in because it's majority of like when I go into the drugstore and into stores, it's like lip products that I'm really interested in. Not wanting to buy that as much because don't entirely know the mask situation everywhere. I'm vaxxed but still masked. So yeah, so even though things are kind of loosening up a little bit, I don't want to even though I still want to wear a lot of lip products, I don't want to invest in all of the lip products. That's a decent shade. I definitely won't be able to wear this during the winter. This is the lightest shade that they have. So if you are any fairer than me, I would not recommend trying this, but I'm also not mad at its shade range because it has a very good range for deeper skin tones. For those of you who don't know, the Lip Bar is a Black-owned makeup brand. So, like, obviously that is how they're catering their line. And also people on my end of the collection spectrum have lots of choices, so I'm not mad if this is the lightest shade and I just get to wear it during the summer. It does look really nice. I like the finish. I like how this looks. It looks nice. Let me work on my face products. I'm using way too much contour. Way too much contour is what I am using. But the Noon palette from Midas Cosmetics. I hope that y'all aren't able to eavesdrop on anyone's conversation. Didn't really want this to be particularly catch-uppy, but I will say, like, I feel like this move has also kind of helped with my philosophy of makeup a little bit, and kind of how I've been handling things. One, I feel a lot less like, oh my god, I'm gonna miss out when new releases happen. Like, there are things that are on my wish list, but nothing feels particularly urgent for me at the moment, which feels really nice, you know? But also at the same time, I've kind of loosened up on myself in terms of how critical I am. It doesn't sound right when I say it like that, but it will sound right once I bring out the next product that I want to use. So I gone to an Ulta for the first time in over a year, and it was just to kind of like look around, you know, and I saw this. And remember the Marie palette, the Aristocats palette that I had bought? Well, Makeup Revolution came out with a highlighter from it. It's in the shade Beloved. So cute. And this was abso-freaking-lutely an impulse purchase, because like, it's a highlighter. Ever since I used it for the first time, I have been wearing it pretty much every day since. It is like the perfect shade. I didn't even really look at it when I bought it. I was just like, okay, this is $8. I have a coupon. You know, I was kind of trusting on Makeup Revolution's formula a little bit, because I've really enjoyed the highlighters that I've had from Makeup Revolution in the past. However, their packaging is garbage. So that was kind of the only thing holding me back, but this packaging is obviously not as flimsy as that. So as you can see, that it looks really good. That's a really good highlighter. I love me a pinky sort of highlighter, and it's nice, and I'm absolutely keeping this in my purse to use. I'm gonna do the rest of my face and talk about it. But it has kind of led me to be a little less hard on myself about, like, I don't want to say impulse buying, even though that absolutely was an impulse purchase, you know what I mean? But I do want to say that, like, I feel like sometimes in my own consumption of makeup, I lean a little too critical in the things that I buy, and sometimes I need to trust my gut a little bit more when it comes to makeup, instead of flip-flopping over something for like years and then buying it and like, why didn't I use this sooner? This is a holy grail. And that's how I kind of feel about that, in addition to a lot of other things, because I feel like in the sort of conscious consumerism makeup circles, we are taught to be critical of things that we want to buy just for like the packaging or the licensing or the cutesiness factor. And I do not disagree with that. However, I feel like I leaned a little too into being really hard on myself because of that, and not just like enjoying things. And kind of what I've come to discover through that highlighter slash also just like my general makeup purchasing over the last year, think back to the Melt and Beetlejuice collection and how I still use almost every piece of that collection still to this day, and how I have really been enjoying like my Wicked Sisters cosmetics products that are based off of horror movies, or the Spoiled Lips palette that I was using just now that I bought, yeah, because I like the color strip, but also it comes in a little spooky planchette and I love that. I don't know what I'm trying to say other than I'm a lot less hard on myself, and sometimes I'm now kind of leaning into the idea that, you know what, it's okay sometimes to enjoy things just because it is based off of a thing that you like. Because also, so long as you're not ColourPop, generally speaking, a lot of the brands that do like licensed collections will oftentimes do them pretty well in a way that does actually appeal to the original aesthetic of the thing. Melt and Beetlejuice, for example, my Wicked Sisters palettes, for example. I feel like if a product is well curated to that thing you like, you might like it. Now, not to say that we should use makeup as merch all the time, because sometimes you can just get a sticker and fulfill that same mentality, but I'm saying have fun with it. Okay, I want lipstick now. What do I want? Okay, I'm gonna wear black lipstick. I really need to clean out that bag. Did not discover that until like today. There we go. Okay, feel really cute. Okay, black lipstick was a little bit of an unfortunate choice because I was definitely planning on eating a snack after this. Oh well, okay. So that is it for this video. Let me know how you are doing down below. Talk to me. I would love to talk with you too. I have lots of video ideas that I will be posting in the not too distant future. I just wanted to get back on this, and yeah, I am excited to be back. Thank you so much for watching. Give it a thumbs up if you liked it, and subscribe if you want to see more videos from me. And I'll see y'all in my next one. I hope y'all have a wonderful day. Bye!